join hands on every side. We all work together with heart, voice, and hand till we have made these islands another promised land. Till we have made these islands another promised land. Full measure of devotion to thee, our native land. Across all my Rhodesia, join hands on every side till we have made these islands another promised till we have met. race and hand till we have made these islands another promised land. Till we have made these islands another promised land. For measure of devotion to thee, our native land, across all my Rhodesia, join hands on every side, till we have made these islands another promised land.
It cleans you.
Oh,
Make
means
you clean again.
Yeah, that's
we
what happened with
FSM
Manong.
have seen so much.
Well, I hope it's raining harder in Guam then.
Yes.
Floor Leader Harper,
Amen.
Senator Gunman,
Amen.
Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Net, Senator Balik,
Yes, good morning.
morning. Senator Berman, Senator Romalo,
Am
Senator Uruzamal,
I'm here, ma'am.
thank you. Senator Wali,
Yes.
Speaker Simona,
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 11 members are present.
We do have a quorum to transact business today. If there's no objection for the record, Chief Clerk and our IT people, I want all those statements made after our silent prayer to be stricken from record. We forgot that we're still in session at the time. Okay, so reading of the journal, Leader Harbor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to dispense with the reading of the journal.
Second.
That's been moved and seconded that we dispense with the reading of the journal. Those in favor say aye.
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 Carried. We now dispense with the reading of the journal. Next item, Chief Clerk.
Item 5, Presidential Communications, none, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, continue.
Item 6, FSM Supreme Court Communications, none also. Item 7, Member Communications, none, Mr. Speaker. Item 8, Departmental Communications, none, Mr. Speaker. Item 9, Agency or Governmental Authority Communications, none. Item 10, State Communications, none. Item 11, State Supreme Court Communications, none, Mr. Speaker. Item 12, Municipal or Town Communications, none also, Mr. Speaker. And item number 13, Foreign Government Communications, we are in receipt of 2, and they are numbers 22-02 and number 22-03.
Okay, assign those, Chief Clerk. For communication 22-03, I would ask you, Chief Clerk, to let our good Vice Speaker to represent us in that high-level dialogue. Okay. Next item.
Item 14, Miscellaneous Communications, none, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, we're now on our order of the day. Item 15, standing committee reports. Do we have any, Chief Clerk?
We do not have any reports at the moment, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, item 16, special committee reports. Do we have special committee report, Chief Clerk?
None also, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, next item.
Item number 17, for assignment of measures and communications, please refer to referral sheet number 22-05.
Okay, Chairman and members, take note of that referral sheet for your planning purposes. Next item.
Unfinished business for item 18, none at the moment, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, we're now on the bill calendar. First bill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The first bill under the bill calendar now is on Congressional Bill number 22-06CD2 for second and final reading. CB number 22-06CD2 is a bill for an act to amend sections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, and 12 of Public Law Number 21-185 as amended by Public Laws Numbers 21-210, 21-221, and 21-238 to the appropriate $1,144,754 and repurpose funds for the general fund of the Federated States of Micronesia for the fiscal year ending September 30th, 2021, to provide supplemental funding for the operations of the executive branch, the legislative branch, the judicial branch, national public auditor, agencies, boards, authorities, and commissions, grants, subsidies, and contributions, capital and human resources development, to change the allotee of certain funds and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
I move that Congress passes Congress Bill 22-06 on second and final reading.
Again.
Has been moved and seconded that Congress pass on second and final reading CB number 22-06 CD2. Discussion? Discussion. Chairman Ursmok.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I only wish to indicate here that in my consultation with my 3-year-old grandson, his advice to me last night was hold off. So that's what I'm doing, Mr. Speaker.
Thank
Hold
you.
off what?
Third wishes, keep the call at the chair. Congress is back in session. We're still discussing CP 22-06 CT2. Chairman Wale?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I have a floor amendment to offer on behalf of the Speaker.
All right.
It's been circulated to members, so I move for the adoption of the state amendment.
Second.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded that Congress adopt the offer for amendment to CP 22-06 CD2 offered by Speaker Sinha. Auditor Arbor, motion to suspend.
Move to suspend any relevant rule that may impede our action on the said amendment, especially the rule that prohibit substantive amendment on the second and final reading.
And second,
Second.
has been moved and seconded that the relevant rules, specifically the rules prohibiting substantive amendments on second and final reading, be suspended. Those in favor of that motion say aye.
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 Motion carried. The relevant rules are suspended. We're now discussing the offer for amendment to CD2, and
Question.
then we will dispense with this reading. Okay, questions been called for. There's no objection. Discussion is closed. So let's vote. Those in favor of adoption of the offer for amendment to CP 22-06 CD2 say aye.
Aye.
Nay. Motion carried. The offered for amendments are adopted. We now have CD3. Any further discussion on CD3?
Speaker.
Yes, Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you, Speaker. I have an oral amendment that I wish to offer,
Proceed.
but let me see where I can insert. But it's a small amendment. It's about $1 million to supplement the air for the operation of the Okeanos. I hope you all support, but let me see. Okay, never mind. I move for the previous question.
Mr.
Short
Speaker.
recess, please.
Uh,
Speaker.
okay, short recess. Congress is back in session. There is a motion previous question. If there is no objection, then discussion is closed on CT3. We will vote by roll call of delegations. Senator Christian will cast a vote for Pohnpei State. Chief Clerk?
Chairman Aritas,
Yes.
State of Pohnpei, Senator Christian,
Amen.
State of Koshai, Chairman Wali,
Yes.
State of Yap, Chairman Uruzamal. Chairman Uruzamal. Mr. Speaker, all 4 states voted for the said bill.
For that reason, CB number 22-06, CD3 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next
Point
bill.
of privilege, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, state your point.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise on a point of privilege to express my disappointment for members being so mean to the Vice Speaker and Floor Leader for their request. Thank you.
Thank you, Leader Arthur. Well, you tried, but it came too late. We'll revisit it sooner. Okay. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Under the bill calendar now is on Congressional Bill number 22-08 for second and final reading. CB number 22-08 is a bill for an act to further amend Section 117 of Title 52 of the Code of the Federated States of Micronesia, annotated, as amended by Public Law number 20-152 to exempt the Assistant Budget Officer of Congress from the Public Service System Act and for other purposes.
Chairman Romano.
Move for adoption of the said bill.
It has been moved and seconded that Congress pass CP number 22-08 on second and final reading. Discussion.
Short recess, please.
Short recess, subject to call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Okay. We're discussing CP 22-08.
Question.
Questions been called for. There's no objection. Discussion is closed. We'll vote by roll call of members. Delegations. Chief Clerk.
For the State of Chuk, Chairman Aridos.
Yes.
State of Pohnpei, Senator Christian. State of Koshai, Chairman Wali.
Yes.
State of Yap, Chairman Urusmal. Chairman Urusmal. Mr. Speaker, all 4 states voted for the said bill.
CB number 22-08 has passed Congress on second and final reading. Next bill.
Sorry, says Mr. Speaker.
There are no more bills, Mr. Speaker.
Speaker, may we recess until
Congress is back in session. We're still on the bill calendar. Chairman Figueroa.
Thank you very much, Speaker. I move to withdraw and place Congress Bill number 22-19 on the bill calendar for action.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that CP number 22-19 be withdrawn from committee and placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. Floor Leader Harper, motion to suspend.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move to suspend any relevant rule that may impede our action on the bill, especially the rule that requires certain number of days that a measure be in a committee before withdrawal. So move.
Second.
It's been moved and seconded. Those in favor of the motion say aye.
Why?
Motion carried. Okay. The rules are now suspended. So let's vote on the main motion. Those in favor of the motion to withdraw and place CB 22-19 on the bill calendar for first reading action say aye.
Why?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. CP number 22-19 has been withdrawn from committee and placed
Sorry,
on the
sir.
calendar for first reading action. Okay, short recess subject to go of the chair. Congress is back in session. We're now on the bill calendar. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Calendar now is on Congressional Bill number 22-19 for first reading. CB number 22-19 is a bill for an act to amend section 309 of Title 29 of the Code of the Federated States of Micronesia, annotated, to establish a maximum amount of shares a single individual may own in a domestic bank and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the said bill on first reading.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading CP number 22-19. Discussion. Any discussion? If
Question.
not, no objection. Discussion is closed. We will vote by roll call of members. Chief Clerk.
Gerardo,
Yes.
Senator Christian,
Limang.
Senator Figueroa, Senator Figueroa,
Conflict of interest.
You have no conflict, Chairman Fikir. Cast your
Okay, yes.
Senator Colan,
Kalan.
Floor Leader Harper,
Oy.
Senator Gunman, Senator Gunman, Vice
Yay.
Speaker Moses. Thank you. Vice Speaker Moses, Senator Net, Senator Palig,
Yes.
Senator Berman, Senator Romalo,
No.
Senator Uruzamal,
Yes.
Senator Wali,
Yes.
Speaker Semina.
yes.
Mr. Speaker, 11 members voted for, 1 against the said bill.
CB number 22-19 has passed Congress on first reading. Short recess up to the call of the chair. Congress is back in session. Any other bill, Chief Clerk? Floor Leader Harper, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. If I may not be out of order, I move to withdraw the following two bills, 22-13 and 22-16. So move, Mr. Speaker.
Again.
Withdraw and place on bill calendar for today.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded that CB 22-13 and 22-16 be withdrawn from committees and placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. The relevant rules are still suspended. So those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. The two bills 13 and 16 are now withdrawn from committee and placed on the bill calendar for first reading action. Page of clerk, first bill. Oh, short recess. The chair. Congress is back in session. We're still on the bill calendar. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The next bill under the bill calendar now is on Congressional Bill Number 22-13 for first reading. CV number 22-13 is a bill for an act to amend Public Law Number 21-170 to correct a technical error in the numbering of the new section created by Public Law Number 21-170 and for other purposes.
Okay, Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the bill on first reading.
Second.
Second.
Moved and seconded that Congress pass on first reading, CP number 22-13. Discussion. Any discussion? If none, there's no objection. Discussion is closed. So we will vote by roll call of members. First reading. Chief Clerk.
Senator Aritas?
Yes.
Senator Aritas, okay, thank you. Senator Christian?
Ay, Maing.
Senator Figueroa?
Yes.
Senator Coland? Senator Coland? Floor Leader Harper?
Amen.
Senator Conman? Vice Speaker Moses? Senator Net? Senator Pollack?
Yes.
Senator Berman? Senator Romalo?
Amen.
Senator Romalo? Senator Uruzamal? Senator Uruzamal? Senator Wali?
Yes.
Speaker Simina?
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 12 members voted for the said bill.
CP number 22-13 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill.
The next bill under the bill calendar now is on Congressional Bill Number 22-16 for first reading. CB number 22-16 is a bill for an act to amend Public Law Number 21-199 to correct a technical error in the numbering of the new section created by Public Law Number 21-199 and for other purposes.
Chairman Figueroa.
Move for the passage of the said bill on first reading.
Second.
Second.
Recommended that Congress pass on first reading, CP number 22-15. Discussion.
For recess, Mr. Speaker.
Floor Regis, subject to call of the chair.
Last
Congress is back in session. Okay, any discussion on 16?
Question.
second.
There's no objection. Discussion is closed. We will vote by roll call of members. First reading, Chief Clerk.
Caritas?
Uy.
Colan?
Uy.
Thank you. Floor Leader Harper?
Oy.
Senator Conman?
Hey.
Vice Speaker Moses? Senator Net? Senator Pollack?
Yes.
Senator Berman? Senator Romalo? Senator Romalo? Senator Uruzamal?
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you. Senator Wali,
Yes.
Speaker Simona.
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, 11 members voted for the said bill.
CB number 22-16 has passed Congress on first reading. Next bill, Chief Clerk.
There are no more bills, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, short recess to go on the agenda. back in session. We're still on the appeal calendar. Any other appeal, Chief Clerk?
There
None,
is
Mr.
none.
Speaker.
You need to change your system, your mic. It's delaying you. Okay. If there's no objection, we will now go down to our resolution calendar. Any resolution, Chief Clerk?
None at the moment, Mr. Speaker.
Okay.
Speaker,
Don't forget, you have the floor.
I move to place Congress Resolution number 22-02 on the resolution calendar for action.
Second.
Second.
Moved and seconded that resolution number 22-02 be placed on the resolution calendar for action. Short recess. Congress is back in session. Okay, let's vote on the motion. Those in favor of the motion to place resolution number 22-02 on the resolution calendar for action, say aye.
Aye.
Those nay. Motion carried. Resolution number 22-02 is now placed on the resolution calendar for action. Is it linked already, Chief Clerk?
Yes, Mr. Speaker. Please refresh.
First resolution, Chief Clerk.
The first resolution under the resolution calendar now is on Congressional Resolution number 22-02 for adoption. CR number 22-02 is a resolution requesting that the Speaker of the 22nd Congress of the Federated States of Micronesia establish a special committee on climate change and environmental issues.
Okay, Chairman Figure.
I move for the adoption of
Second.
Congress Resolution
Second.
22-02.
Question.
Second.
Congress of resolution number 22-02. Discussion. Any discussion?
Question.
Question.
Objection? Discussion is closed, or let's vote. Those in favor of the adoption of resolution number 22-02, say aye.
Aye.
Nay.
Aye.
Carried. Resolution number 22-02 is adopted by Congress. Next resolution, Chief Clerk.
None, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, there is no objection. We will now go down to next item 21.
For item 21, introduction of bills and resolutions, Mr. Speaker.
Okay, if you have any measure to introduce, pass them on to Chief Clerk for introduction. Item 22 is miscellaneous business. Do you have any miscellaneous business, gentlemen?
Speaker.
Floor Leader Arbor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. You know, a few days ago, we were discussing about the so-called team rejected nomination resolutions. And after that, I think our staff researched on the laws or whatever. And if I'm not mistaken, our legal counsel issued some kind of a finding or opinion saying that the former understanding that we need to pass a resolution asking President to resubmit the team rejected nomination is no longer valid. The President can just go ahead and submit the resolution. So what I'm trying to ask at this time is whether President is aware of that language of the law.
Yes, he has the entire Department of Justice at his disposal. So we'll assume that he does have the information, but that's something we'll just leave it to him unless you're showing you can text him since you guys are texting parties.
No, but I assume that if our own legal counsel and attorneys are not aware of that provision of the law, then I assume Department of Justice is not aware of it.
Paulina, don't underestimate the Department of Justice. As Speaker said, it's a huge department.
Well, I don't know. They've been providing all lousy legal opinion and all that.
Short recess, Mr. Speaker.
Short recess, but the chair. Congress is back in session. Do you have miscellaneous business, gentlemen?
I
Senator
was
Chris-
on the floor, Mr. Speaker.
Oh, yes, my apology. Yes, continue if you still have.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I move that we stand in recess until 10 a.m. tomorrow through YAP and Quam time.
Second.
It has been moved and seconded.
What happened to my miscellaneous? Never mind, okay. I vote yes.
Until
Tomorrow,
in the morning, troop time. Those in favor say aye.
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 Motion carried. Congress now stands in recess until tomorrow at 10 in the morning.